Hello, in this video we show you how to replace the fuel filter on Volkswagen Golf 5 1.9 TDI. This car has the 1.9 TDI PD engine with engine code BLS. The fuel filter on this car is located on the front of the engine. It's located right there. In order to get access to the fuel filter, first we need to remove those bolts. For these bolts I'm using Torx T30. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Once all the bolts are removed, now we can take off the fuel filter cap, but in order to remove it we need a screwdriver, and just put your screwdriver in between the cap and the housing, and you just pry it out from one side and then from the other side, and it will come out. That's the fuel filter cap off. Now we're going to bring it up and take out the fuel filter. I'm going to wait for the fuel filter to drain all the diesel from it, and then I'm going to take it out. Next I'm going to put an elastic rope onto the fuel filter cap and just bring it to the side so that it's not in my way. Next I'm going to remove the fuel filter housing, which is held by 3 bolts, and once I remove it I'm going to take out all the diesel and I'm going to clean it. This is the fuel filter housing, and these are the 3 bolts that we're going to remove. You should clean the fuel filter housing because there is probably a lot of dirt in that diesel because of the fuel filter. So you should, when you take it out, just drain the diesel and clean it with brake cleaner, maybe wipe it with a cloth afterwards, and then we're going to put it back on. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but there is some dirt here in the diesel, so I'm going to remove the diesel from the housing and clean it. That's the fuel filter housing now clean, so now I'm going to put it back in its place, and then I'm going to put on the fuel filter. This is the new fuel filter, and there's also an O-ring in the box, which we're going to take out, and we're going to remove the old O-ring from the fuel filter cap, and we're going to put on the new O-ring, and then afterwards make sure before you put the cap back on make sure you lubricate the O-ring. Here I'm lubricating the O-ring, and next I'm going to put on the fuel filter. I'm also going to lubricate this rubber ring on the fuel filter, and now I'm going to put it onto the fuel filter cap, and I'm going to put the whole thing into the housing, and I'm going to push it in all the way and put on the bolts. Now I'm going to put on all the bolts. Here you can see that the fuel filter cap is not in all the way. In order to go in all the way, even though I can catch the bolts, sometimes you might not be able to get the bolts to screw on. So if it's not possible, I'll show you a different way of how to do it. Just we need pliers. So these are the pliers that I'm using. First I'm going to press the fuel filter cap against the housing on this side, and I'm going to press it on the other side, and it will go in. Once I press it on one side, just tighten the bolts and then do that the same on the other side. Here you can see how the fuel filter cap is going down, and now you can screw on the bolts, and now afterwards you can tighten all the bolts. The tightening torque for the bolts is 5 Newton meters, so don't over tighten them. Once you tighten all the bolts, that's the fuel filter replaced. Next we need to go inside the car and prime the fuel system. This car has electric fuel pump in the tank, so in order to bleed the system, we need to turn the ignition on and off about 10 times, holding the ignition on for about 5 to 10 seconds each time. And afterwards you can start the car. Make sure you turn the ignition on and off about at least 5 times, 5 to 10 times. 10 times is even more recommended, just to make sure. And hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds each time, and then you can start the car. Once you've bled the system, then you can start the car, and once you start the car you can press the accelerator pedal for a little bit and let the car run for about a minute or so, so that you make sure that the system has been bled, and then afterwards you can turn off the car. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.